quiz yesterday. I don't know if any of you have thought about it overnight and solved it. Remember, the premise of these paintings is that they show things that the restoration efforts of the Friends of the East Broad Top have helped to preserve. So this particular painting includes 4 structures and 2 pieces of rolling stock that the Friends of the East Broad Top have worked on, which is about a clean sweep. I think other than the trees in the background, there's nothing in the picture that we haven't worked on, right?
I think anything else would be whoever had plastic surgery at this point.
Right. So the question is anybody want to take a guess as to what the picture shows? Anybody want to make us a proposal? It's a picture of... No guesses? Okay, then I guess we'll just have to show you. Peter, do you want to do the honors?
Sure. This year's painting is called Late Afternoon at the Tipple. Yes. We have the M3, number 15, and the coal tipple, the water column, and the 2 sheds. And one of these sheds, which one of these stored the one of the speeders? I thought something.
Well, actually, both of them are set up to store speeders. I'm not sure what's just in them right now. I haven't kind of looked lately, but those were the 2 sheds were the first things that we worked on here when we started the restoration work. And we learned later they put us to work on those because they're way down at the bottom end of the yard. And Stanley told me one time, he said, we figured if you screwed up, nobody would see something way down there. So it's not actually a terribly flattering story, but
honesty is
everything continued on from there.
So we have some flattering smoke.
Yeah, flattering smoke, yeah.
Covering.
That's right. But another beautiful piece of work, Peter. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Yeah. Thank you. I have some prints here that are some fresh prints. You'll still be able to smell the ink on them.
Right.
And I just need a few minutes just to sign a few of them.
Right. And remember the basic concept here. These are specially commissioned, these paintings, for the Friends of East Broad Top.
That's correct.
By Pete Lerro Jr. The prints are signed by the author. They're limited edition prints. They're available only for the coming, well, in this case, 15 months, because you can get either print now for the rest of the year. And then this is the print for 2016. And you can't buy this print. This print is not for sale. Okay, you cannot buy a copy of this print. However, if you make a donation of $75 or more to our restoration efforts, we'll give you a print absolutely free. That sounds like a real opportunity, right?
What a deal.
What a deal, right?
It's either the EBT or PBS. Either way.
Yeah, that's right. That's right. It's much better than a tote bag, right?
That's correct.
Yeah, that's right. Another mug, right? So if you want to participate in that offer, see Nancy Jackman, who'll be working up here with Peter, and we have tubes for you to take them home safely. So, again, thank you for your excellent work. It is really fun to work with Peter because we talk a little bit about concepts. You know, we'd like to show this type of thing, this type of thing. In this case, he came back and said, well, imagine you were standing and looking and, oh my gosh, that's fantastic. So the result fully lived up to your advanced vision here.
And once again, doing all the Pensy stuff, I found that the Pensy has nothing on the East Broad Top when it comes to rivet counters and people who are into the detail and the love of the railroad. It's its own universe, basically, from what I'm seeing. So it's a railroad that I'm really coming to really fall in love with.
And thank you very much for your help.
Thank you.
Okay.
Late Afternoon at the Tipple was rather interesting because there was a whole series of tipples here that are no longer in use, but it was nice because you could wind up stopping at one location, still filling up with water while loading up with your coal. I like this area too because you wind up with the 2 sheds here and the M3, which as far as I'm concerned is one of the most unique items I've seen in a long time. It's not a speeder. It's not a full-size doodlebug. It's a very unique vehicle. I was also told that this was used in local emergencies. That the doctors would use this. The local doctor would use this to go along the line for people who needed to see him. But this whole area I found to be very interesting, and it was a lot of fun doing because I got to really research what was going on with the M3 and with the whole history of this area. So I had a lot of fun doing it.
Okay.